Optical illusions. They confuse us. They make us see things that aren't even there. Our minds are capable of processing and analyzing all the data around us. But why do our minds still get tricked by these illusions? Why is A and B a similar color? Why does this person shrink while the other one grows? Well, my friend, modern psychology has a proposition for you. Studies show that our brains are affected by our biological processing. To interpret visual images, the brain has to gather stimulus from the eyes. This happens as light waves are detected in our eyes and are transformed into nerve impulses. The visual input is then transferred to the optical nerve and into the cerebral cortex, where the conscious and unconscious mind interpret and perceive the visual input as reality. Now, modern psychology has pointed to this region as a main contributor to our perception of optical illusions. This is because it is here that our brains formulate things into schemas or perceptual sets that help us identify and create what we know to be our reality. Our brains can't help but see illusions. So let's take a look at some illusions and see if we can decipher what happens behind the scenes. Take a look at this picture. What do you see? Do you see the word figure or ground? Some might say one or the other, but others will say both. This is because the illusion plays on our figure-ground perception. Figure-ground perception is our brain's ability to distinguish a figure from its ground. It's just that in this picture, not enough context clues are given to help distinguish the figure from its ground. The ink blotches clearly spell out ground, but the green spaces in those blotches makes us see figure. These visual inputs give mixed signals to our brain, confusing which is the figure and its ground. It's all about perspective and the way we see things. Another illusion that might trip you up is this. Which pair of nuns seem larger? The one in the front, or the one in the back, or the middle? It may come as a surprise when I tell you this, but the nuns are the same size. So how can one on the back still seem larger to us? Well, it's because of the context clues in the picture. As we look at architecture, the farther things are, the smaller they seem to us, and closer objects seem way bigger. So when taken out of context, like-sized images put onto smaller-looking planes will seem larger than the ones placed closer. This is mainly due to our perception sets and how we interpret visual information. Our brains are so used to perceiving depth that our brains automatically ascertain depth when there is none. One more illusion we can look at is color constancy. So in this picture, is A and B a different color, or are they the same? Surprise, surprise, they are the same color. How? Well, the other shapes surrounding the blocks are giving its context color. All in all, it boils down to how we see things. In fact, after seeing some of these illusions, you will probably be able to see through the illusions and point out the details for yourself. So, optical illusions are a way to understand perception, and ultimately, how we perceive the world.